VOA 23 News at 10.
We're glad to be with you tonight. I'm Jabari Pruitt. Tamika Alexander has the night off. In tonight's top story, the Tuscaloosa County School Board held its first of two budget hearings for the proposed 2019 fiscal year. And tonight, every dollar was broken down to the public. Tuscaloosa County School Board members and the public heard from the system's chief financial officer break down the school system's $227.7 million budget. Over 1,300 certified employees and 925 support staff, an increase of 23 from last year, which means 61% of the budget is for salaries and benefits, including capital expenditures, and everyone could see a 2.5% pay raise.
Our overall budget is lower from last year by about $9 million. That has a lot to do with the amount that we had budgeted for construction. We've got less budget for construction than we did last year. We anticipated some of the schools to start earlier than what they actually did, and so that's why we had a change in the budget.
The Tuscaloosa County school system serves over 18,000 students and 34 campuses, with some construction improvements in the plan.
We're in the process soon to be completing the new Holt Elementary School. We've started the new Sipsey Valley Middle School. They'll be moving sometime next year. We'll soon start the new Northport School that will house 5th and 6th grade. Currently, also building Northport Career Tech Center as well as Brookwood Career Tech Center. We also have budgeted for a classroom addition for Eccles Middle School. With all the changes within the system, the chief financial officer says the financial health of the system has improved. When proration hit the board back in 2008-2009 year, it's just taken us a while to dig out from under that and get where we're solid financial position to do some improvements.
Now, the second budget hearing will be September 10th at 4 o'clock at Riverside Middle School. And even though class started almost 2 weeks ago, faculty, staff, and students helped introduce their new school to the public today at Northridge Middle School. And everyone in attendance seemed pleased with the outcome.
It's a very pretty school. It's very updated, and I just really enjoy the school and how welcoming it looks and it feels.
If you haven't had the opportunity to walk around an amazing school, take time to do it, because this is a school that is futuristic.
About 800 students are enrolled at the school. And 2 men are behind bars facing rape charges in Tuscaloosa County. The 19-year-old victim told investigators the suspects, 22-year-old Anthony Dixon and 22-year-old Kenneth Taylor, who she knew raped her Friday after she asked them to give her a ride home. Instead, she says the men took her behind the 14,000 block of Highway 69 South. She also says one of them pointed a handgun at her and before they raped her. Now, both men have been charged with first-degree rape. They're in the Tuscaloosa County Jail on a $60,000 bond each. And a man is behind bars tonight after authorities say he ran a crime spree across 3 counties. Police say Dion Poole's crime spree began in Jefferson County, where they believe he was breaking into vehicles and taking money and guns. They say Poole then crossed over into Bibb County, where he led them into Woodstock. After a 6-hour manhunt, he was captured at Green Pond Grocery Store. He's was also wanted in Tuscaloosa County for similar crimes. He's charged with unlawful breaking and entering of a vehicle. More charges are coming. And there's only 5 more days until the Alabama Crimson Tide kick off their football season, and lots of students, alumni, and fans are going to the first game against Louisville in Orlando. The official Alabama Alumni Association is having their tailgate this Saturday at Cheyenne Saloon in Orlando.
It's a great way for all Alabama fans to get together. We usually have several hundred people attend, and especially with the cheerleaders able to come and Big Out, they usually don't come to any other event.
Now, general tickets are $80 and VIP tickets are $125. For more information about the tickets, you can call 205-348-5963. We're turning our attention now to the weather. Emily Owens is here with the first look at that forecast. Emily.
It's going to be hot here, Jabari. Temperatures right now, Tuscaloosa sitting at 79. Birmingham is at 82, and up in Gadsden, 73. We reached in the 90s today, but here's tomorrow around 6 a.m. waking up for your Tuesday morning, 74 degrees. Around noon, we hit that 91-degree mark, and by 3 is when we're going to hit our high of 94. Now, what's coming up is the heat index is going to be well into the 100s. Jabari.
Emily, thank you. Well, tonight, Tuscaloosa Sports and Tourism honored a very special person. It was during an award ceremony. WVUA 23's Olivia Dance has more.
If it has to do with Tuscaloosa entertainment, recreation, or special events, that is what Tuscaloosa Tourism and Sports is all about. Tonight they honored the recipient of the Leroy Maccabee Senior Distinguished Service Award. This award is given annually to a veteran in Alabama who demonstrates tremendous service to their community. Every time someone receives an award, it's always a great honor. But what makes this award so special is that the recipient doesn't even know he's receiving it.
But all these folks that are here really pulled one over on me. I had no idea, had no clue what kind of meeting I was coming to today. And to walk in the door to see a house full of friends and people, it just blew me away. This year, the award was given to Gene Poole, but many people know him as Poogie, a second lieutenant Army veteran. I am a veteran, and I tried to do everything I could do to stay out of the Army back in 1968, got drafted anyway, and spent 26 and a half years in. I loved it, and I would probably do it again. Not only is Mr. Poole a veteran and chairman and president of Hudson Poole Fine Jewelers, but he has enhanced the community in several ways for years. Poogie told me he thinks that everyone has a little bit of civic rent to pay, and there are many nonprofits for people to get involved with in Tuscaloosa. In the studio, I'm Olivia Dance, WVUA 23 News.
Olivia, thank you. First, it was Asheville, then Chattanooga and New Orleans, but now Tuscaloosa. Beginning next year, a music festival is set to happen in T-Town. We spoke with Gene Poole, a board member with the Tuscaloosa Tourism and Sports, and he says he can't wait to bring the Druid City Music Festival back.
People used to ask me why I did City Fest. It was the most fun. We brought people from all over West Alabama together. At a time, it was pretty good to bring them together. This music festival we're going to do next year in conjunction with the bicentennial of Tuscaloosa is really kind of a rebirth of that and have something else for our citizens to get out and enjoy.
Now, the festival will be August 23rd through the 24th. Go to druidcitymusicfestival.com for more information. And no damage is being reported after a minor earthquake rattled North Alabama. The U.S. Geological Survey says a magnitude 2.1 earthquake happened around 7:22 this morning, about 15 miles north of Huntsville, near the Tennessee state line. This is the 5th earthquake of 2018 in Alabama. On a much lighter note, he cannot walk yet, but that did not stop an Alabama infant from enjoying his special graduation day. The neonatal intensive care unit at University of South Alabama Medical Center held a graduation ceremony for Cullen Potter. Now, Cullen was born at 22 weeks and 2 days, weighing a little less than 14 ounces. Now he weighs 5 pounds and 11 ounces and has been discharged from the hospital. Before he left, his nurse carried him through the hallway to celebrate his big day. Well, still to come on the news at 10, a community is mourning after a mass shooting in Florida Sunday morning. The latest is just ahead. You're watching WVUA 23 News at 10.